Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, the first ever installment of Super Duper Poli Sci Guys YouTube review. Today we'll be talking about the movie Dave. I'm the host, Joe Miners. This is Joe Mayers. This is Ryan Meyer. First question for today. We'll go to Ryan Meyer. Give me your first response to this movie.
I'll start off by giving it a thumbs up because it's a feel-good movie. I liked it. I like those kinds of movies. It gave us Dave, who represents an altruistic figure who's the best we'd hope for in a president. Somebody that really is only or primarily interested in doing what's good for his people. At the same time, though, I'd give it also a thumbs down. So one up, one down, because it's a little too idealistic and almost sappy.
All right. I like what you're saying. Joe, same question.
I would have to cling to the thumbs down verdict that Ryan gave, clinging to the same problems that he saw in it and having those dominate my opinion of the movie. It was a little too idealistic in its conception of the presidency, of politics in general, and it simplified things in a way that I don't particularly appreciate. If asked the question whether or not I would rather hear a documentary or see a documentary, rather,
yes,
with those same actors, I probably wouldn't want to see that either, but I certainly would not review Dave again.
Okay. You spoke the truth. I liked it.
Try.
Right. Next question. Why do Hollywood portrayals of the presidency lionize liberal presidents and paint conservative presidents in a bad light?
Well, the conventional wisdom that Hollywood is chock full of latte-sipping quacks is probably true, but at the same time, presidential history in the course of movies or film with sound, a movie you could do about politics, has not been particularly kind to the Republicans.
Very true.
If we just start back at the beginning with Herbert Hoover,
Thumbs down.
Great Depression, FDR,
Thumbs up.
thumbs up, took us out of the Great Depression, World War II, Eisenhower,
Thumbs
JFK,
Thumb up.
sacrificed his life, if nothing else. LBJ, a Democrat,
Thumbs down.
thumbs down,
Low point.
the lowest point. Nixon, Republican,
2 thumbs down.
4 thumbs down.
For as many thumbs as the United States population has, we put down for Mr. Nixon.
All right.
It's a lot.
He gave up his office for Jerry Ford.
Pardon
Nixon.
Yes. Big problems there.
Jimmy Carter, Democrat. Reagan, Republican. Bush, Republican. Clinton, Democrat. And then, most recently, George W. Bush, the first George Bush's son,
We don't really
Republican.
need to say much about him. It's our recent history after all.
So there's 2 dark spots for the Democrats, and that's Jimmy Carter, who had more than he probably could handle, and then LBJ, definitely the worst of Democratic presidents. But there's no particular bright spots for the Republicans in that entire 60 or 80-year period.
Very true. Very true.
Okay. A lot of thumbs up and down there. Good review, though. Good review. Joe, your question will be, has Hollywood made any movies that portray a conservative president in a favorable light?
Well, Joe, the most recent movie depicting a conservative president would be W, Oliver Stone's most recent pick, which doesn't portray him in a favorable light, but I will say that it does seem to sympathize with the man, portraying him as if he's just some child who got into a place that he really couldn't handle himself in. As far as favorable lights, nothing in my memory comes to mind. But again, as we said, history has aided in this process, and it's pretty much out of Hollywood's hands as to whether or not conservative presidents have been portrayed in positive lights because the facts are already out there.
All right. Well, boys, you had some good reviews today. I liked it.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that will be all for us tonight. Stay classy, Kansas City.